Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So let me just move that down a little minute. There we go, we're back. You can just about see the can there. Blooming angles with phones. So today, massive thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East for gifting Putty 25. There we go. Very vibrant artwork on this from Verdant Brewing out of Cornwall. There we are. The first big hype beer of the year, according to all the craft beer people anyway. And there we go. Fetching £18 a pint from what I've read today. I have not seen it. I've not seen it anywhere locally to me that I actually go to anyway, at least. So Putty at 25. It's a double IPA, 8% volume. Hot and cold side is Azaka, Galaxy, Mosaic. Let's stick together, it says on the back. And yeah, brewed and canned in the UK. Penwyn TR10 9EP. Penwyn? I thought it was in Cornwall. What do I know? Exactly. What do I know? Probably not much. So, again, yeah, massive thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East. I had not seen this locally. And I'm behind the times with beers anyway, you know. It is what it is on that side of things. Other people are miles ahead of me. So, here we go. God, look at the vibrant colour on that. Reminds me of the beers from Beak. Their beers, just absolutely, the colour's unbelievable. But same as them, Dark Revolution out of Salisbury and Polly's Brew Co. You know, when I look at some of the best in the country, they are certainly up there. So, beautiful orange pour, even in this light in here. Lovely, slightly off-white head. Oh, it certainly looks the bomb, doesn't it? Anyway, let's see what we get. So, this is at room temperature rather than shed temperature. I prefer it. It's not been in the room all day, but it's not freezing, you know, bitterly freezing cold where the flavour takes a while to burst through. Obviously, letting the air get to beer brings out the flavours. And I'll assume with this, we're going to get tropical flavours. We're going to get stone fruit. We're going to get pine. Let's dive in. Yeah, stone fruit on the nose for definite. Oh, and on the taste, a good burst of flavour. Bit of a statement, you know, lets you know it's there. And for craft beers, you want craft beers to let you know, if you splashed out on something that's supposed to be the hype beer, then you'll want it to do its thing. And, you know, for Verdant, because it's got this like reputation now, and all the beer reviewers that I know anyway all jump to review this. I assume there's about 6 reviews already out there. I've not seen any. I don't really watch reviews anyway. Too busy working. It has got a wallop of flavour. It's quite intense at the front end and it filters down. But obviously this is the first minute or so. So you've got to give it a chance to breathe anyway. %. You would not know that's 8%. There's a softness, there's an intense, that pine intenseness comes through. That comes in waves, where one comes and then another one comes. And obviously the clamour for this is just unbelievable. I seem to have backtracked on clamour these days. I don't seem to bother going for any beer. And again, a lot of that's due to just working like a trooper. Yeah. So, I mean, colour-wise, it just looks the bomb, doesn't it? I'll be honest, when I did my Citra Pale, the colour wasn't overly far from this. And it tasted amazing. If I'm ever going to go back into doing all grain, that's something I'd like to replicate, because one, it was a cheapish kit. I just need to make sure that the next time I do it, I actually blooming brew enough. Yeah, but you live and learn. So it does look the bomb. And the aroma, the air's getting to it now, and it's getting more pokey, the aroma. Like I say, for me, where I live in Nottingham, I think the only place that I've heard of locally who's had it is the King's Head, the Castle Rock craft beer micro pub. This is a micro pub, it's only one room. That to me is the only place locally that's had it, unless places like the Junkyard have. I've not known about anywhere in Beeston that's had it, not either the Pottle or Totally Tapped, but I may be wrong. They may well have had it. And like most of a beer like this, even though it fetches, quite the price, certainly on the pumps. I mean, I read a comment today where someone was saying the can is a tenner. I don't know. And so in a can, you're getting 440 mils, but on pints, it works out to 18 quid a pint, so £6 a third. So obviously, it's a hell of a lot more. The difference between the price of the can versus the price of keg. Wow. Obviously, you're not going to pay 18 quid for a pint of this, I wouldn't have thought anyway. Unless you've got deep pockets. Big pockets, should we say. Oh, as the air's getting to it, it really is bursting with that intenseness. Holding its head really well. Good lacing on the glass as well. And yeah, it's holding it really well. It does look good. I mean, you look at it, I'd be happy with that. If I brewed something like that, I'd be extremely happy. Begs the question, how many breweries out there have brewed the exact same beer with the exact same ingredients? Because, the hops, the hops used in a hell of a lot of beers. So I wonder how many, shall we say, putty clones out there are, or beers that are very, very close to putty without being putty. So there we go. There's the rest going in, and it does look good. I can't fault it. The hype of the beer, I understand hype. Locally, there's some beers locally, not that I've had them this year, to be fair. But that's me backtracking, and also we're spending money doing up the house and the garden and everything else. There's only so much you can put money to. So something has to drop, and it is what it is. Would I, for if it's a tenner for the can, I'm assuming it is. Or anything from £8 to a tenner for the can. For that, yes, I could understand buying it. I could. £6 a third, maybe not. Maybe not so. If there was an option where you're paying for the can in a place and you're splitting the can between two of you, I'd definitely go that way. Because the can's just going to be as good. Would it be a good thing to buy some of this and let it age for a month? Maybe, beers change in a month. They do change. Some get, with age, they get better. Then after a certain amount of time, they start to lose it. So, but yeah. Stone fruits, pine. Oh, an intense front end. A really beast of a front end, which mellows out, but leaves a lingering taste as it mellows out. Ooh. And now I can feel the 8%. It's just come and give me a right walloping, as it were. So, would I drink this again? Would I drink it again? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, it's definitely a beer that you would drink again. Is it worth the hype? That is a question that is solely for the person drinking it. I myself both believe in hype on some beers and thoroughly don't believe the hype on some beers as well. And I won't drop myself in the crap by saying too much. I this year in October are going down to the Cornwall area. I'm sure they're in Cornwall. To St Ives. We're stopping in St Ives. So St Ives Brewery is on the doorstep. I shall be visiting St Ives Brewery. But a certain Verdant are literally 25 to 30 minutes away by car. And thou shall be going down to the brewery this year. That is our later trip this year, our last trip of the year. And I shall make sure that I've got a good bit of money to do a mega beer haul. Whatever they've got in can and whatever I can get on the bar. Hopefully I'm not bloody driving. But anyway, out of 5 for me. I'd give this a good 4.6 out of 5. Yeah. It's a good beer. Thank you for watching. See you soon. And what do you think of it?